Now, L.O.T.S Proof Media, DSTM, don't shoot the messenger. You guys do me a favor. As soon as you come in the building, I need everybody to hit that like button off the top. We're not waiting for the middle of the video. We're not going to wait for the end of the video. As soon as you guys hit the like button, YouTube takes this content and pushes it forward and recommends it to their audience. That's what we're accomplishing here. Let's get our likes up and let's get our subscriptions up. Now, you guys, listen, we all had it all wrong. All of us had it wrong. Not just y'all out there, but me too. All right? This is in reference to Jim Jones and the role that he played in the success of the Diplomats. All right? Now, recently, Jim Jones was seen on Justin Laboy's, I believe that's his podcast, called Respectfully. Shout out to him. Justin Laboy, I'm going to say this off top, brother. That was an amazing interview. You know what I mean? Very informative. You let me know things about Dipset that I was not aware of. And you would think at this time, at this moment in time, it's 2025. I thought we knew everything about Dipset that we would need to know, but apparently we don't know it all. Thanks to Justin Laboy's interview with Jim Jones. Now, Jimmy had a lot of disparaging things to say. I think this is a moment of clarity for Jimmy. All right, this is Jimmy's wait. This is when Jimmy gets his flowers, so to speak. All right, Jimmy was responding to a recent interview with Cam'ron and 50 Cent. All right, now 50 Cent made an appearance on Cam'ron and Mase's show. It is what it is. A highly unlikely guest. You guys know about the checkered past between 50 Cent and Cam'ron. We all remember the infamous phone call. You know what I mean? And when he was screaming out 50's government name. Curtis. Very cringing, very annoying, but very effective. Now, like I said, highly unlikely guest. 50 Cent, ironically enough, shows up on Cam'ron's show. I guess they've made amends at this moment. Now, y'all know 50 and Cam'ron. They have to talk about the history. That's what the fans want to know. So you know they had to bring up the whole beef between 50 and Cam. And a major person that played a role in that beef is Jim Jones. Let's be clear, all right? Now, they spoke about when Jimmy went on stage with 50. I think Jimmy was there, and I believe that you guys let me know if I'm wrong in the comments section, but J Hood, I would believe, was there also, right? That's the time when J Hood was having issues with D-Block, all right? But nonetheless, Jimmy showed up on stage. Now, a lot of people know that this is one of 50 Cent's infamous tactics, all right? Grab a member from your group, drive a wedge between your group, in which subsequently that's what led to Dipset separating even more, driving a bigger wedge between them. They already had issues before because Jimmy being on that stage, everybody says that 50 used Jimmy as a pawn, all right? Chessboard, chess, not checkers. Nonetheless, y'all know shit done got back to Jimmy. First of all, let's be clear. We all know Jimmy wears emotions on his sleeve. Jimmy is known to speak out about things and to get emotional about things. Periodically, he might cry about things. But all credit to Jimmy, gangsters cry too. Now, you know this struck a nerve in Jimmy when he heard about the interview. All right. I need you guys to hold on to your seats. I don't mean to burst anybody's bubble or change your perception of Dipset, Cam'ron, and all the members involved, right? Because I know a lot of you guys look at these guys as childhood heroes. I probably had the pictures of Cam'ron and Dipset, Joel Santana with the bandana linked to the side on your wall, right? Jimmy let all of us know something. And he brought something to all of our attention that I don't know if everybody was aware of, because I know I definitely was not aware of it. All right, let me get this ready, man. Let me set the bombs up. Hold up. All right, hold on to your seats, y'all. Jim Jones said he's responsible for Cam'ron wearing the color pink. Hold up. Listen, y'all know that Cam'ron is synonymous with the color pink. I think he has a patent of the color pink. I think it's like a army fatigue color. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. All right? So Cam'ron is synonymous with the word pink. Okay? If you look up the word pink in the dictionary, I'm pretty sure you're more than likely going to see Cam'ron underneath that description. With that being said, Jimmy's taking full responsibility for that. All right? I'm going to give y'all the backstory. Jimmy said that he purchased the vehicle. The vehicle was supposed to be delivered. He wore all pink that day. I don't know if he was trying to match the car. I don't know if he's alluding to saying that the vehicle would make, perhaps it could have been pink, such as Cam'ron's pink Range Rover. But nonetheless, the man was dressed in pink. All right, now, this is from Jimmy's mouth. Everybody was waiting for Jimmy to get the car. The car never arrived. All right? They started laughing at Jimmy. Cam'ron took the opportunity to take notice of Jimmy's pink, in which he said, "I'm taking that from you." This is, quote, out of Jimmy's mouth. Now, Jimmy's also taking responsibility for all the aesthetics of Dipset. All the aesthetics, the ambiance, everything, right? Because first of all, keep in mind, with Dipset, he ushered in, first of all, he came up with, I forgot to mention this. He also said he came up with the name of Dipset. So he came up with the name of Dipset. He started the whole pink movement, which Cam'ron is known for. He's responsible for all the aesthetics in Dipset. He also went as far to allude to saying that he didn't get his writer's credits. So apparently Jimmy's saying that he had something to do with some lyrics. I'm presuming it might be Cam'ron. He's saying Cam'ron never gave him his writer's credits, as if he sold him short. All right? So what Jimmy's saying is he's not getting his credit for what he contributed to the group. Jimmy also said he's the one that brought the M-Box to the game. You guys know Pro Tools M-Box. M-Box is smaller than the Pro Tools. For you guys that don't know at home, it's a recording device that they use in the studio, Pro Tools. Well, there's a smaller device called an M-Box. It's a Pro Tools 2. This is more mobile, right? You can move with it on the go. So Jimmy said he saw the rock stars using it, right? And he's the one that implemented it in hip-hop, and everybody started following behind him, okay? Jimmy also said he's the first person in hip-hop. Now, Soulja Boy, hold on to your seat, because I know Soulja Boy ain't gonna like this. Jimmy said he's the first one to introduce true religion to hip-hop. Jimmy also said he brought the wallet chain. Now, y'all know the wallet chain. First of all, niggas is buying expensive wallet chains and don't even got wallets. That's a story in itself. But we all was rocking that little, even me, I had went and got a little wallet chain. Might I add, it wasn't as expensive as Jimmy's, but he's self-proclaiming. All right? But Jimmy also gave credit to Ali Zoe Adams, as Ali is the one that introduced him to the wallet chain and a couple of other items, right? Making it rain in the club. He gave Ali he confirmed a lot of things that Ali had a hand in influencing on him, or the influence on him. All right? Spoke about the throwing the money, the chains. You remember Ali talked about the Chrome Heart and Lil Wayne wearing the off-brand woo-de-woo. So nonetheless, Jimmy is responsible for a lot of things that utilized in hip-hop, right? And Jimmy's basically saying he's not getting his credit. Some of my writers' credits, influencing the color of pink, Dipset, and what his contribution to Dipset, coming up with the name, etc., etc. Now, in reference to Cam'ron calling the radio station that day, let's talk about that. All right, because this was new to me also. First of all, did y'all know that Jimmy was not appreciative of Cam'ron calling in that day? First of all, Jimmy looked at Koch Records. He wasn't a big fan of Koch Records, even though he was signed to Koch Records. So when 50 was calling, referring to Koch Records as a graveyard, right? Let's be clear, Koch Records, he's saying that was for failed artists, because major artists were not signing to Koch Records. This is prior to the independent artist movement, right? Jimmy was the first one to spearhead that. Another person, the impact that Jimmy had. We're talking about Jimmy's impact, okay? So he referred to Koch Records as a graveyard. That's when Cam'ron called in defense of Jimmy, in which Cam'ron started calling out 50's government name. Curtis. That shit was annoying, but like I said, very effective. Now, Jimmy stated he wasn't appreciative of that. Jimmy had some disparaging things to say about Cam'ron about that. Jimmy said, first of all, that was childish of Cam'ron. Curtis. $50 also said that was weak of Cam'ron. Curtis. 50 also said that was corny of Cam'ron. Excuse me. Jim Jones said that was corny of Cam'ron. Excuse me. This is Jim Jones referring to Cam'ron and the names he's calling out to Cam'ron, not 50. He called Cam'ron corny. Childish. Weak. Weak. No weakness. Weak. He said he referred to as weak. Jimmy said that Koch Records was fucking him over anyways. So why is Cam'ron even calling in on behalf of Koch Records? You know what I mean? Jimmy also told 50 Cent and Cam'ron, set up another bomb. Y'all niggas need to get off my dick. Now you know this is sit well with 50. Y'all know 50. Relentless. Warlord. Cam'ron. It is what it is. Both have great sense of humors. Both have platforms where their voices are going to be amplified. I don't know if Jimmy can handle this one. But one thing I can say, Jimmy looks like he's going to stand up for his. Jimmy is no longer going for it. Jimmy said that he doesn't have no big homie. Jimmy said that he's not Cam'ron's soldier. Jimmy said he's responsible for all the aesthetics of Dipset. It looks like Jimmy is finally going to become independent. All right? Now, with that independency, Jimmy, you got to form your own legacy now. I don't want to see no more. I don't want you to rely on Cam'ron no longer. I understand that's your friend. I understand what you contributed to Dipset. But now it's time to form your legacy because I feel like you're living in Cam'ron's shadow. And you have just as much accolades, if not more, when you talking about influence. All right? That part. Let's get together, Jimmy. Now, in reference to 50 Cent, you guys, like I said, 50 said he's waiting on Cam'ron. I don't know if Cam'ron's on vacation. But 50, Curtis, 50 Cent Jackson is waiting on Cam'ron to come in from out of town so they can unite and form this alliance to bring the demise of Jim Jones. That part, L.O.T.S approved media. Listen, this is not going to stop no time soon. Oh yeah, he also said this too. Jimmy said that just to bring validity to the Cam'ron Pink thing, because I know you guys are probably still speculating. Jimmy said his mom used to always dress him in pink on Sunday. Mama Jones, we all familiar with Mama Jones. Miami, Florida, we wear pink, okay? Prior to me ever even knowing about Cam'ron, the inception of Cam'ron, I recall people in my community wearing the color pink, all right? And I'm a black ass nigga, so it looks good on that skin color. Pink is one of my favorite colors as a dark-skinned man. That part, I don't like when red niggas wear pink because y'all already pink. It just looks extra pussy. Forgive me. L.O.T.S approved media, Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. You guys do me a favor. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. YouTube can take this content and push it forward and recommend it to their audience. Don't be a ninja watcher. That's the person that be casually creeping watching, but don't be interacting. Don't be hitting no likes. Don't be commenting. Don't be sharing. Don't be no pocket watcher. Because that's just a hater. Y'all know how it is when somebody's watching your pockets. They're envious. And don't be one of these, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we call a peeping Tom. You should know what a peeping Tom is in this day and age. But if you don't go to jail. You won't never have to find out. That part. Last but not least, you guys, make sure you guys are leaving a comment in the comment section. Fingerprint, all right? And share this. Let's get this circulating. You got people that admire you. Share this with your family and friends, all right? L.O.T.S approved media, Don't Shoot the Messenger, because this messenger shoots back. Pow. I'm out.